My name is Ahmad Alhatu, a 200 level public health student of the JPTS Institute of Science Management and Technology in collaboration with South American University, USA, Global Wealth University Togo, Pan American College California, etc. etc. I will be presenting a brief seminar presentation or seminar paper presentation on the topic on the topic number 3, since my name or my surname drop on it, that is perceived socio-cultural factors influencing nutritional status of children below 5 years in selected rural communities. So this study was carried out to assess the socio-cultural factors influencing nutritional status of children below 5 years in selected rural communities. The objectives of the studies were to determine the influence of the family structure, socio-economic status of the family, maternal education on the nutritional status of children, and to identify the religious and cultural practices that influence the nutritional status of the children. So, the child nutrition play a vital role in infant and child health or even death. So, young children, pregnant women, and lactating mothers are nutritionally the most vulnerable group, especially in the developing countries of the world. In developing countries and many traditional societies today, early feeding has been considered a determinant to late character as much later growth and health. So, because of this, the correct nutrition ensures healthier children who grow into more productive adults, while poor nutrition, on the other hand, lead to malnutrition. What is malnutrition? So when we say malnutrition is the condition that results from taking inadequate diet in which certain nutrients are lacking in excess or in the wrong proportion. So the effect of the malnutrition on human performance, health, and survival have been the subject of extensive research for several decades, and studies show that malnutrition affects physical growth, morbidity, mortality, cognitive development, reproductive, and even physical work capacity. So there are some factors that influence the nutritional status of children. There are many and they are varied from each other. So these factors include inadequate diet intake, poor household food security, diseases like diarrhea, infection, etc., etc., inadequate maternal and child care, unhealthy environment, lack of education, and nutritional information, to mention but a few. All this in turn can lead malnutrition. So the socio-economic and socio-cultural factors simultaneously influence both the children's nutritional status and their nutrition related roles. So cultural practices like breastfeeding, food taboos, and feeding patterns can affect a child's welfare and nutrition. Therefore, sociocultural factors influence individuals' dietary and compel to take. A society's customs and ideas have a great impact on the nutritional status of its indigents. So, these factors, in combination with other factors such as family structure, ignorance, illiteracy, and poverty, can lead to severe malnutrition in children. It is therefore important to identify and understand factors that put children from rural or farming communities at a greater risk of malnutrition in early childhood compared to their urban counterpart. Because of the time, so let me go direct to conclusion. In conclusion, all the variables, family structure, socioeconomic status, certain religious and cultural practices were all perceived to have a negative influence on the nutritional status of children, while maternal education also has a strong influence on the nutritional status of the children, as educators mother had less number of children malnourished. Because of the time, let me stop here. I wish my great institution, that is JPTS, so long live JPTS. Thank you.